Why the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. The economic, social, and political factors have all played a role in creating an environment where the wealthiest 1% of the world's population controls more than half of the world's wealth. So, let's take a look at the growing disparity between the rich and the poor. Welcome to the Wealthy Briefs Academy. Political policies such as tax cuts for the wealthy, deregulation, and the dismantling of social safety nets have only furthered this gap, allowing for the rich to continue to accumulate wealth while leaving the poor behind. This has had a devastating effect on individuals and communities around the world, leading to job losses, wage stagnation, and rising poverty levels. Primarily, this is due to the increasing power of the wealthy to influence economic and political decisions. They have the resources to lobby for policies that favor their own interests, which further enrich them while the poor are left behind. Globalization has enabled the wealthy to extend their reach to parts of the world where wages are lower and regulations are laxer, allowing them to increase their profits without paying a premium for labor or resources. This has exacerbated the problem by creating a global race to the bottom for wages and labor rights. The rise of technology and automation has reduced the need for labor and increased the efficiency of production. This has allowed the wealthy to cut costs while increasing their profits, while the poor are left with fewer opportunities to make a living. Financial instruments such as stocks, bonds, and derivatives have allowed the wealthy to diversify their investments and increase their returns, while the poor are left with fewer options to make a living. Tax cuts and other policies that favor the wealthy over the poor has been a major contributor to the wealth gap. Tax cuts for the wealthy, such as reduced capital gains taxes and preferential rates for business income, allow the wealthy to keep more of their income and increase their wealth. Furthermore, government policies such as subsidies for large corporations and reduced regulation also favor the wealthy, as they allow them to increase their profits without paying a premium for labor or resources. Finally, certain welfare programs and programs such as Social Security are designed in such a way that the wealthy benefit more than the poor's. The cost of living has been steadily increasing over the past several decades, with the cost of housing, healthcare, education, and other necessities increasing faster than wages. This has created an even larger wealth gap, as the wealthy are able to more easily absorb the increased costs while the poor are left with fewer resources to make ends meet. This further widens the gap between the rich and the poor. The concentration of wealth among the top 1% has been increasing dramatically over the past several decades. The top 1% now holds more than 40% of the wealth in the United States. This concentration of wealth allows the wealthy to further extend their reach and influence, as well as increase their returns on investments. This further exacerbates the wealth gap, as the wealthy are able to increase their wealth while the poor are left behind. In conclusion, the growing gap between the rich and the poor is due to a combination of factors, including the increasing power of the wealthy to influence economic and political decisions, globalization, technology and automation, and financial instruments. Unless governments take action to reduce inequality, the gap between the rich and the poor will only continue to grow. What do you think about the inequality between the rich and the poor? We would like to hear your opinions in the comments. Thanks for watching.